look around a little bit more. Unless he's really headed into some thick bush, we should still be able to find him. But I'd like to see this one. I heard James say, so just to not get too confused, James on camera, and James is one of the guides as well. So other James radioed us. James on camera has been showing all those lions earlier. But James from Djuma, he said earlier that they're calling this other one Mr. T. Apparently he's got a bit of a mohawk going on. So I'd love to see him. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Oh, we're going to get something that we used to in, I was still doing more conventional guiding. We used to call it a walk-by. He keeps walking down the road like he's doing now. We're going to try and sit nice and still on the side. And he should walk straight towards us. And we've got a little bit of a rise here as well, so this could be, oh, don't go off the road. He's crossing towards the fire break. Let's see. Very lucky for us that he was on the road there for a minute or so, because easily have missed that. Goes. Careful look here, he's just up ahead somewhere on our left there. There he goes, we'll cross right in front of us there. He's going to sit nice and tight and see if he maybe heads this way. Let's stick with him a little bit. He's still quite away from that carcass. He might go past Buffelshoek Dam first for a drink. Aware of us. Let's just see. Let's just let him do his thing first. Now, he's a little bit smaller than the other guys in terms of his mane, especially. He doesn't have quite as large, big mane. You can see there. He's got that little bit of a mohawk right in the forehead or the top of the head. That's where the nickname Mr. T is coming from. Now, I'm sure these guys will all get their own little nicknames or names over the next few weeks and months. It's also interesting just the way he's moving. So just make, you see he's sniffing quite a bit. So he's looking for those other males. He's looking for the rest of his coalition. That's the one that was roaring earlier. He was further up to the north. So he's heading in the right direction. He'll find them. But at the moment they're not helping him much. They haven't been roaring back. He's got a big scar on his nose there as well. So he's also been battling and fighting. You see the nose is swollen up from a bite. See there on the right hand side of his nose, just above the nose, quite swollen, so it would have been a big, maybe a canine that went in there. He'll find them. He'll keep sniffing and following. Maybe he'll skip the waterhole for now. He'll just keep following their scent and he'll find the others somewhere in the next bit. The butterflies around him as well. Wow. beautiful. All the different forms of life, all of us coexisting like this. Ah, he's marking there. A little bit hard to see, disappears into the bush a bit, but he's rubbing his facial, all those glands he's got around the whisker areas. We spoke about it day before yesterday. Rubbing his face onto that tree, leaving a scent, and also spraying urine onto it. So leaving his scent again, showing that they're fully confident and dominant in this area now. I'm loving all those butterflies, okay? Yeah. Just like little butterflies all the way around him. Let's stick with him a little bit. What a morning, eh? So we've got this other Mapogo again. He's on the fire break itself now, on the little fire break road, very close to the junction of the Buffalo Dam turn, or still heading west. He's just crossing through the dip there, still sniffing and still scenting. Go around. I would love to get in front of him. He's a little bit aware of us. But nice to get one more good look at him. Nice clean look through your marking again. How's that? The branch in the way is a good. Look at that. Awesome. Frontal view. You can see how he's marking, rubbing those whisker gland areas on the face into the bush. Look at that. Ah! Do love doing this. Beautiful. That's a weeping wattle, that tree that he's standing under. It's got nice thick leaves. Good place for him to leave a scent mark. It's on a road, so any other lions or other animals that come through, lions especially, they walk on that road, they'll have to walk past that bush and they'll be able to smell that the Mapogos are here. Let's try and get around him a bit. Oh, that was beautiful, right? Left here. Oh, this is going to be the awesome look at him. Look at that. This is Mr. T. Getting to meet some of the Mapogos this morning. That Shaka earlier, this guy, a little bit smaller mane. He's got a little bit of a hair tuft between the ears. Also big paws. All these lions have got really big paws. Oh, he's going to send mark again, James. You can still see through there. Oh, we are very lucky. Close and intimate experiences with these lions this morning. Personally, I'm loving this as well. I've never seen any of these males, so now I get to know them almost one by one. It's a privilege. Wow, that is really, really awesome. Right here, they're walking past us. James has got a huge smile on his face. It's very special. It really, really is. As much as there's been a lot of emotions this morning as well with the little cub all the different males, but getting to know these guys. They are the guys of the future now. They're taking over this area. They're going to be the emperors, if you want to call it. Now, if we're very lucky, there's a chance that we might get to meet one more Mapogo on the way back. We'll have a last look at this guy as he walks off. See him sniffing again, scenting again. He's looking for his coalition partners, most likely his brothers. Mostly with lion coalitions, they're normally related either by being brothers or cousins from the same pride. And looking at him and looking at the first of those three males, don't have a name for him yet. When we stopped with that carcass earlier with the giraffe, the first one we saw feeding, there's definitely a lot of similarities between them in terms of the mane color and so on. Shaka's mane is a bit lighter, even though he also had that black crest in the middle. So I would say definitely two of these guys, just from a sort of a, call it an educated guess, just how they look, definitely brothers, and the rest would be cousins or brothers as well. So related to each other, but he should find his coalition buddies quite soon. Might as well stay behind him. We're not going to stick with him too much longer. He should turn off very, very soon. He's going to find their tracks where they go in towards that carcass. And then, like I said, there's a small chance, not promising, but there is a chance that we might still see one more of the Mapogos. See, again, he's veered off here. He's not walking straight to them. He doesn't know where they are. He's going to stop just in front here, James. We're lucky he'll walk into this gap for us. Still testing the ground, sniffing around, seeing where the others are, and he'll find them. At the moment, if he turned and he walked straight towards us and kept on walking in the opposite direction, he would find them. We're only about 300 meters, 250, 300 yards away from those other males in the carcass at the moment, but it'll still take him a little while of scent tracking them. Station, just to update, I don't know if anyone's still in the area, but this other, what James called Mr. T, is getting closer to the other guys. You should find that Nyama in the next 20 minutes or so. Oh, look at him. Beautiful, just brushing through the grass. Again, a couple of butterflies. Just look at the surroundings as well, the space that he's moving through, the space that we're sharing with him right now. It's beautiful out here. The grass is lush. The sky is getting more and more blue. And he's getting closer and closer to a full tummy. Big swollen nose. He looks a little bit like a trying to think of what one of those big swollen, like a clown nose would have been from those fights. Like I said, probably a bite right into the nose, but that'll heal as well over time. Come on, you just have to go that way. He's. Let's just see. He should cross the road. Yeah, if he's got the scent. Unfortunately, the wind at the moment is going from him towards the other lions, so you won't be able to smell them directly. See, he's marking again. Lots of marking going on. Reasserting them or asserting themselves in this area. Just want to see if he crosses the road. You just need to keep going and you'll find the other ones. Closer before he turns. Look at that. Beautiful sunlight as well. It's hard to leave these animals. You get days like this where you can experience them on such a personal level. You want to make the most of it. well, I think he's got the direction right. Hopefully by this afternoon we'll see him again with the other guys. Like I said, one more possibility, maybe we can meet one more Mapogo. It'd be nice. We met 3 of them so far. And I must admit, as much as it's been, like I said, quite tough last night, and I'm sure there's some people that are quite upset by it. It's very touching, it upset me quite a lot as well, but apart from all of that, I like these males. I like their presence, I like the warriorness of them. They impress some lions. I look forward to getting to know them more and more.